Hello all, this is Santosh and welcome to Tech Design. So in this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about the place part. You can see here place part command in electrical routing. So this place part work makes two different, work as a two different commands. So it will import the component. Say for example, if any component, you can see here there are three components over in this assembly. Suppose if you want to import any other new component into this assembly, so you can use this place part command, and as well as it will also work in order to constrain or move the component into particular place and constrain it. Those two operations can be done using these place part commands. So we'll see how it works now. You can see here once I click on a place part command, so this item, you need to select an item here, so this window will open. So the first option will be a reuse library. So suppose if in your organization, if you have any library that has all the parts are saved in a library, and if you want to choose it, you can just navigate to particular folder, and then you can select the component. So by using this is the one method, and the second method is, you can see here all the loaded parts. So you can see here loaded parts. So not only in this assembly, suppose if you have opened around 10 assemblies, whatever the components that are opened in all the 10 assemblies will be listed over here. So all the loaded parts will be listed over here. So you are going to select this component and place it. But suppose if it is not loaded and not even in the reuse library, suppose if you want to import it from the team center or your local drive, there is an option called open here. So you can click on this, and the window will open from a team center or from your local drive. So you can able to select the particular component. So in my case, it is already loaded here. You can see here the male pin connector. So I'm going to select this, and I'll just click OK. So as soon as I click OK, you can see here place part component will open. So here I need to select a port. So I'm going to select this port. So when I select a port, you can see here the component is being placed properly by using the ports between this male connector and female connector. So in my case, you can see here it is properly placed. So I'm going to click it OK. So in some cases what happens, it will not be placed properly, and that cases you can see there is another alteration placement option, alternate placement option. So you need to check these options and place it properly. So let us see how that works. So I'm going to do it Control Z, and I'm going to select the connector again, and I'll just click OK. And here in this case I'm going to select this port. So now I can see this component has to place over here, but instead of that it has been placed over here. So in this case you can see the other options here. So there are multiple solutions it is being shown here. So you can just switch it and check if any solution is working. So there are only two solutions. So second solution is also not working, and first solution is also will not work here. So in this case you can see the other options here. So these options you don't need to do anything. The other characteristics, whatever the things that comes here, everything comes from qualifying part. So you don't need to change anything here. So now I'm going to show you how we can make this a routing transfer. So you can just select the routing transfer. So this transfer will work in the same way the how move component works in assembly. So we have all the options that are there in move component. So the most effective way is dynamic method. So you can just select the dynamic method, and you can move the component over here. So you can see here, so you can move this particular component into whatever the place you want, and you can just click OK. So this will make by using this transfer method. So apart from this routing transform, there is one more method, assembly constraint. So when you click this assembly constraint, this window is same as whatever the window we have in assembly workbench. So this is same window, and all the commands, all the features, everything is same. So you can use these options, parallelism or concentric, or you can see centerline and touch align, everything is same. So you can use any of these command in order to place this particular component. So here I'm going to do by using this center line axis. So I'm going to select the center line axis, and I'm going to select this pin center line, and I'm going to select this pin center line. Okay, so now you can see here it is placed properly, and I don't need to do anything here. I'll just click OK. So once you do this, you can also click OK here, and the component is placed properly. So this is how you can use this place part command, guys. So if you have any doubts, please comment in the section below. I will try to answer. Thank you, guys.